Jay Bills for Media Spotlight UK, and I'm here with my mate Nate. How's it going for you, sir?
I'm feeling good.
You're looking swag. Look, firstly, let's talk through the drip first of all.
Okay.
Like, talk me through what you got on.
Okay, to be totally honest, I was not planning on wearing this.
Right.
What happened was I was looking through some of the comments earlier today, and there were a few comments like, "This guy looks like a nerd." And so when I saw that, I had 30 minutes before I had to come.
Right.
So I ran to the mall. I think it's called Westfield,
Yes.
and I was trying to find like a nerdy outfit. And there were none. So I was like, well, I mean, I'm already here. Let's just buy something cool because I noticed that nobody was wearing anything good. So I just bought this really quick.
Wow, that looks. So what shop did you buy this from? It looks really cool.
To be honest, I have no idea.
What is it? It says it there. Claudio Lugli.
No idea.
No idea what it is, but it looks like a big brand. So of course you're here. We've just been announced that you'll be fighting King Kenny.
Yeah, buddy.
You said in your presser yesterday that would be someone that you would like to face in the ring.
Yeah.
Obviously, dreams could come true at this point. So, of course, you would have seen his background. You would have seen a lot of his previous fights.
Yep.
You coming from Thailand, and obviously this is your big stage in London. What do you see in Kenny in terms of like how you prepare yourself from the previous fights you've seen of his?
Well, like I said in the press conference, I believe that King Kenny is very technical. You can see it, and he knows that he hasn't been throwing. So for me, I keep preparing technically, stick to the fundamentals, and just know that he's coming off a loss, which means I think he's got more fire in him for this fight, and I think he's going to be ready for battle.
So, I mean, you coming from Thailand, like you've had a lot of previous fights that you've done before. You've had head guards, and you broke a guy's nose using 16-ounce gloves. Has it been announced like how many ounce gloves that you be prepared for this time around?
Yeah, so this time they said no head guards and 10-ounce gloves.
So how does that affect you mentally, knowing that you've had your fights before, you've known how to use it with the head guards and the 16-ounce gloves? Obviously now it's going to be a lot more intense. How does that mentally prepare you to be like, right, I've been in the ring, but obviously these sort of safety measures are going to be taken off?
Yeah, well, especially being an amateur and only being boxing now for about 2 years, roughly, it's exciting and it's a bit scary, but I think that's a good thing. Anybody going into the boxing room without a little bit of fear, I think, is too confident, and that's where they make mistakes. Right. So knowing now that the stakes are higher, boxing gloves are smaller, I think it makes me even more prepared and on my A game.
So, I mean, obviously you come all the way from Thailand. Like, where were you born originally? Because are you born from the States and then moved to Thailand? Like, how did it work?
Yeah, so I was born in the U.S. I was in California, and then when I was 19, I moved to Thailand. I went as a service volunteer missionary, helping build schools, teach English and all that stuff. And while I was there, I fell in love with the culture, I fell in love with the people, I fell in love with the food and the lifestyle there, and I decided to stay. And so I've been there now for 10 years.
Wow. So how does the Thailand culture, like, you've embraced it over 10 years. You come into London, how much of a trip is it now? Like, you're from the US, you have familiarity with here, but being in Thailand, how does it trip you in terms of like now you're here in similar territory to the States?
It's a whole new world. It really is. I don't even know how to describe it. Just the overall, like the smack talk here is so different. I mean, luckily today to be honest, there wasn't very much smack talk other than
apart from Gib and Mabroom, yeah.
But everybody else, I enjoy it because there's a lot of respect. I think everybody respects each other. We all know that everybody is here for a reason, and it's not just no names. People here all have experience. And so coming from Thailand, I love it. I'm excited. It's the big stage. I'm ready to prove myself.
And how did Kingpyn get hold of you? Like, what was the talks in you getting here in the first place?
Okay, being straight up honest, I wanted to get on a card here in the U.S. And I reached out to Misfits. I reached out to Kingpyn, and nobody answered me. Not because they read it and just like blew me off, but nobody saw my DMs. And so one of the days Wade was doing a live stream. I sent him a message. And he didn't see the first one, so I donated to make sure my comment was at the top. And I was like, Wade, I need your help, bro. Like, I've got 3 fights. I want to fight over there. Connect me with someone. And then the next day, Kingpyn reached out, and we just talked through all the details and signed the contract.
So Wade was the middleman. So you have him to really thank for this opportunity, I guess, then?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, since that day, like Mams, Taylor, Misfits, everyone, they've reached out. But Kingpyn is the best place right now. I feel like these are the best guys, and I want to prove myself.
And finally, obviously, being at a tournament, the potential of you going like multi-fights, like, you've had fights before where it's just one time and then you wait for the next fight. It's going to be continuous for the next couple of months. How's camp been in terms of, is camp being intensified based on the fact that you're doing multi-fights potentially?
No, I don't think so. We take it one fight at a time, and I actually think that we're doing multiple fights makes it easier, because once the fight is done, you just go back into camp. You don't have that time to relax and like get fat and get out of shape. So I think it's actually easier for all of the fighters knowing like, okay, this fight's done, take a quick break, and then just get back right in the gym.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you can bring to the ring. Obviously, you know, King Kenny is a worthy opponent. You know, I know he's had like a lot of controversy surrounding his wins, but you look at him as like a really good technical fighter, which he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we wish you all the best, man, and see how your first fight will go through.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I really got to get something that similar. Hopefully for my wedding one day.
Ah,
You're the one.